What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as you can see today, I've got the four-wheeler back here behind me. We're going to do a little maintenance work on it. So for any of you that may or may not know, these machines come from the factory with non-greasable bearings, and unfortunately these Sportsmans are known for eating up bearings. But luckily, you know, there's a way that you actually can grease the bearings, and there's bearing greasers out there that you can buy to grease the bearings. So that's what I'm going to do today, because I've not greased the bearings since I've had this machine, and I have also gone on a couple trips and put it through quite a bit of water, so I wouldn't be surprised if the bearings definitely need to be greased. So I'll also show you real quick once this comes up. Another reason I'm doing it is because we have 341 miles on this machine. So I'm gonna get this set up, and we'll start pulling. We'll start with this one here and get the front pulled off, do the other side, and then we'll do the rear. I don't remember which size the front bearings are, because this machine, unlike the 850s and even I believe the 1000s, have two different sizes for the bearings. So without further ado, let me get this thing jacked up and we'll get started. Alrighty, so the first things first is obviously we gotta take the lug nuts off. And the wheel just comes right off. Back here, as you can see, there's 1 and 2 nuts to take off the caliper. And that just slides right off, and we can set it back here somewhere out of the way. Okay, now pull this cap off, pull your cotter pin out. That is an 11/16. Two washers, I guess you guys can see. Two washers. And then your hub actually slides right off fairly easily. So there's the hub. We will set that aside. Yeah, so as you can see inside here, maybe there's not really supposed to be too much grease in there, but the grease is inside the bearings. And so the tool will go over top of this, and it'll press grease in between these bearings and this housing, essentially. So let me grab the tool and the grease gun. So here is the tool, and it's got a little grease fitting on it. I guess you guys can see that. So we will make sure that these O-rings have grease on them, and then what you're going to do is you're going to put this over like this, and then it just slides in. There's two O-rings, so that kind of clicked in. So on the front it's 35 millimeter, and then the rear should be 40 millimeter if I'm not mistaken. Then you'll take your grease gun and put it on the grease fitting, and I'm gonna start with like 10 pumps. Alright, so as I said, I've never actually done this before, so I'm not 100% sure how much grease is really supposed to, you know, how many pumps. I guess it just depends, but I think I ended up actually doing like 12. But there should be, it should have got grease in there. To be honest with you, a little bit of grease, I think, on the splines won't hurt, since I've got extra. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put some on there anyways. Okay, 2 washers, castle nut, and then you just got to make sure that your hole lines up for your cotter key. Probably should have got a new one, but put that back in, and we can bend this around. It could be a little difficult with this. Oh, there we go. So these are not very tight because there's just a lock washer on the back side, so just all you gotta do is tighten them up snug. Now we can put the wheel back on. And we're good to go. So I'll drop it down, do the other side, and then, oh, and also, don't forget to put your dust cap back on. Just push this right on. Alrighty guys, so anyways, we are back here on the back wheel. So we'll get this one greased. I did do the other side. That other side does have a brake caliper. I'm starting to wonder if already at 316 miles, if that rear bearing is starting to go. It was, seemed like it was a little loose or something, but I greased it up, and I guess we'll see what happens. So let's set you guys down, and I'll take you along for this one too. Alright, so I got a rubber mallet this time, PB blaster. I'm going to try to get some PB blaster in behind this thing. Looks like it's coming. There we go, now we're getting somewhere. Phew. So anyways, what I'll do is I'll put some grease on this. I don't know why this one was so tight. Alrighty guys, so as you can see there's a little bit of a struggle getting that last one off. This side wasn't too bad, not like that one. So anyways, that is at least how I grease the bearings, the wheel bearings on the Polaris 570. This is a 2022 model for anybody that doesn't know. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Please drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Smash the thumbs up button if you haven't already. And please subscribe to the channel. We're going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.